Hi guys, Folk here and welcome to another FIFA 21 Road to the Final Player SBC. It is Saturday, it is 6 PM and Isco is the new Road to the Final SBC. Still no Europa League content, which is a little bit disappointing. Hopefully they'll give us some maybe Europa League SBCs or cards and packs over the next few days. That would be pretty cool. And also the League SBC, the Copa Libertadores and Sudamericana still aren't back. Like, how long does it take for EA to fix that? It's kind of mad and a bit disappointing. But yes, 86 Isco, 2+ upgrade on his base 84 cards. We'll have a look at how Real are doing in their group. Of course, they're in that mad group, aren't they, with Gladbach, Inter, Shakhtar, and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. And I might do this SBC. I'm not exactly too sure. He looks kind of good, certainly in dribbling and passing on base stats. But apart from that, he wouldn't be a great midfield. Would he be a good centre mid? He might be. I'm not too sure. Let's have a look at what he requires first of all, whilst I have a look at the UCL groups in a little bit of detail. So you require an 84 rated score with very high chemistry and one Real Madrid player. So it would make sense to try and build a full La Liga squad, or at least 8 or 9 La Liga players, and you should be sound there. And then another 84 rated score with a team of the week. I like this. I do like this. Now, we're a Real in their group. I think the third, aren't they? They are. So Gladbach have got 5 points. That's Shakhtar on 4, ahead of goal difference on Real, and then Inter Milan on 2 points. Real are not finishing bottom. I can guarantee you that right now. Real Madrid will make sure they don't finish bottom. There's absolutely no way they finish bottom of this group, and they won't finish third. They will go through. I guarantee you they will go through. They will get their act together. And to be honest, since that opening day defeat against Shakhtar, they have got their act together. They beat Gladbach. They drew with... they beat Inter and they drew with Gladbach. And they will go through. And obviously, if they do go through, and Isco is there for the next week as well. So if they do go through to the last 16, he will go to an 87 rated. But in terms of what I'm seeing there, he seems good. 284 rated squads and 1 in form. Relatively high chemistry, but still not too bad. We'll have a look at his in-game stats in a second. So 4-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot. Medium low work rate, 5'9". Apologies because as well my voice doesn't sound too good. I've got a bit of a cold at the moment. I don't feel too great at the moment, so I do apologise for that. But that looks okay. When we get into his in-game stats, yeah, I wouldn't play him as a centre mid. I was thinking at first when I saw the card I might play him as a centre mid, because there's no way this guy's taken the position of Socrates, and my team Socrates, of course, is 10 times the player that ever Isco would be. But his dribbling is impeccable, apart from his reactions, which are very average. His passing is sound, really good short passing, curve, vision, that's great. His shooting stats are very average, 84 long shots, very poor shot power. His finishing and positioning are very average, certainly for what he requires as well. He needs a shooting boost on a counter that increases shooting, and his pace is fairly average as well. His lack of physicality doesn't worry me too much. Would a Hunter be the good move on this card? I think it would be, because his dribbling is already sound. His passing, for the most part, is fine. Even though you wouldn't play this card as a striker, but I think it might make sense to put a Hunter onto him. And he has loads of player traits. Finesse shot, flair, and outside foot shots are really, really good player traits to have. So this card doesn't look too bad. And yeah, I mean, he seems to be decent. I want to have a look at some La Liga cams just in general at the moment. I'll also go into objectives as well before the video ends and just see if we've been given anything there. Yeah, he looks kind of cool. I can understand people wanting to do him. He's better priced than the Mason Mount SBC in my personal opinion. Although having said that, the good thing with Mount is that Chelsea are more likely to go through, or they've got a 6-point advantage. Real Madrid, as it currently stands, if the group was to finish today, Isco wouldn't get any upgrade and Real would be in the Europa League. But I do fancy Real to go through the group. They had that one game against Shakhtar, but I think they start to get their act together now. So you do have the one to watch Erdegaard as well. Base David Silva, he does have an inform as an 87 rated centre mid card, but apart from that, Isco is the highest rated card. And this is the thing, La Liga in previous years hasn't been blessed with too many great cam cards that I can think of. Last year, who was the best cam in La Liga last year? There's probably someone like insane right now, isn't there, that I'm just not thinking of at all. It might have been Isco last year. Or was it Fekir? It might have been. I mean, obviously for the fact that he's already the highest rated cam in La Liga is obviously really cool with the potential for further upgrades, and also he doesn't have to play. It's not just individual. And here, you know, as long as the team win and qualify, then that's fine. It's not going on individual stuff like it would with an Erdegaard who can't even get into the Real Madrid team at the moment. This is an interesting SBC. I think he's good, and of course, you know, if he's going to get a few upgrades, he's going to be insane. I do like his weak foot and skill move combination. And let's go back to the SBC once more. His dribbling and passing stats are absolutely superb already and are well suited for this game. His player traits are well suited for his game, but his shooting and pace is poor. They are poor. Would the reactions be that much of an issue? Maybe. I'm not too sure. It's a good card for 280. I mean, what's the SBC going to come in at? About, I'd say, probably just under 100,000 coins. I'm going to say about 80,000 coins, 90,000 coins. Relatively high chemistry, but, you know, there are lots of 84s that you can buy from La Liga, from the Serie A, and, you know, you can build the team pretty much no problem out of those. So I think this SBC is probably better. I mean, 2 cam SBCs back-to-back days is a bit interesting. I would like to have saw a different position. Maybe like a right back, because we haven't had a right back road to the final card so far. I think that SBC is better value for money than Mason Mount. In that, I think Isco currently is a better player than Mason Mount. Having said that, Mason Mount on the current situation is probably more likely to get an upgrade than Isco. So it's a weird one, to be quite honest with you guys. But yeah, I think if you're running a La Liga team, if you're a Real Madrid fan, by all means go for it. I wouldn't sit there and change your whole squad just to fit that Isco card in, though. I wouldn't do that. And in regards to a cam style, make sure you put something like a Hunter cam style onto him. We'll try and get that reactions up a bit more. But there doesn't seem to be any objectives as well. Of course, there's no League SBCs either, as we mentioned before. But that, guys, is going to finish off today's video for the 6 p.m. content. Hopefully, you have enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section as well whether you're going to be doing this SBC as well. And if you have any more further questions regarding the SBC, drop them in the comment section, and I will try to give my best answer to them. But anyway, guys, hopefully you have enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.